Yeah.
for one day.
Oh,
It's teasing us that spring is coming and then it's going to go back down to zero. We're at about 27 today, 28 degrees, and it's going to go back down to zero again soon.
wow.
It's insane. Okay, we were talking about IELTS last time. No, we did actually a photo. That was fun. Oh, we did an NGO discussion. I forgot about that one. Sailing the
Yeah.
Arctic in a converted lifeboat. If
Yeah.
you like to talk about sailing, there's an article on NGO about a woman who sailed solo around the world. She's American, 29 years
Yeah.
old. Mhm,
Interesting.
29. So, what would you like to do today?
It's the same. I have no idea.
Do you want
As
to work
long
on IELTS or something else?
well, we can do it as long as we keep it chatting.
Okay, keep it chatty. Keep it
Yeah.
chatty. IELTS is not chatty. I'm sorry. IELTS is definitely not chatty. Let's go to these guys. Okay, let me see. We've done that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, so let's go down to hypotheticals. Let's start with hypotheticals. And, oh, I shouldn't have opened it. There are 150 topics. Choose a number between 1 and 150.
Let's see. 22.
Okay, and you get two choices. If you don't like 22, I give you one more choice. Oops, wrong one.
35.
Wait a minute. 22 first. 22 is awards. Awards.
35.
35. Birthday.
It's much better.
Not quite so heavy, huh?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what are those rocks that are dressed like people. That's an interesting
Yeah.
photograph. Hmm. If you were really rich, how would you celebrate your birthday?
Well, I probably do a big party and some large place to invite so many people.
Okay, so, and
Or
there's a collocation for the word party. Instead of do a party, we throw a party.
throw.
Throw, like throw a baseball. Throw a party.
Oh, I didn't know it.
Mhm.
So if I were rich, I would throw a party in a big space, invite so many people, or I can do a travel to other country. It's celebrated.
By yourself.
Yes.
If you threw a party with your family and friends, what would you do?
Yeah.
Would there be music and dancing or food?
Yes. Here in Brazil, we like to have these parties with lots of beer and uh,
Wait a minute, how old are you?
I don't drink. I don't drink.
Oh, okay.
I'm 23.
Okay, so you're of legal age, you can drink.
Yes, but I don't like it. But it's very common here.
Mhm.
People drink a lot in this kind of party, and they eat a lot of meat, pork, and other kinds of this. Like I forget the name when you do in the weekends.
Barbecue?
Yes, yes. People
Mhm.
love to do it this, and birthday parties. Especially when they started mid afternoon and go to the night. Yes,
Sounds like fun. So you don't drink, but you would provide beer for your guests.
yes,
Maybe.
maybe.
If you had to choose your most memorable birthday celebration from the past, what would it be?
Well, I don't remember the year. I think it was 2017. I don't know. I was traveling on my birthday. Actually, I was traveling to other states by car, and with my cousins. I wasn't with my mother and father. They was in my hometown, and I spent the day traveling on the road.
And that is
And
memorable because
because it was different, I was
Mhm,
doing almost nothing, just
mhm.
sitting on in the car and looking to the people who was driving and doing nothing.
How wonderful. That sounds relaxing. Did you have a destination? Were you trying to go somewhere or you're just driving around?
I was going to my cousin's house and
Oh, to their
this
house.
São
Okay.
Paulo in São Paulo.
Very
It's
nice.
almost 2,000 kilometers from here.
Whoa, that's a long
Yes,
drive.
yes, it took more than one day by
Hmm.
car, and we had to do lots of stops.
Hmm. Yeah, sounds like fun. If you could get anything for your birthday, what would it be?
I don't know, maybe something like very expensive, like an international trip or a car or something like that.
Yeah, I was just going to say an airline ticket to London or something.
Very good, yes. I rather than a car.
If your closest friends and loved ones forgot about your birthday, how would you feel?
Well, we have some. I don't know how can I say this. Uh, Facebook and Instagram remember these people about our birthday,
So
especially the one you.
they cannot forget.
Yes, and some people put on a calendar, especially in Google Calendar, so they
Mhm,
remember. I usually do this because it's so many people to remember, so I can
mhm,
remember. Especially, I only remember by myself uh, on dates close to holidays or something like that. So these dates I remember. But
mhm.
if it's a normal day, it's very difficult.
So if you see your friend's name on your Google Calendar, oh, it's Johnny's birthday today, what do you do?
I send to him or to her a message and I
Uh-huh.
post a photo on social media. But it's my one of my close friends, when it's my closest friends or my family, I usually remember the
Mhm,
date. So I buy a gift before
mhm,
and I send it or give it by myself
mhm,
on the day or the day after. They
mhm,
usually don't do the present a day before or days before. It's not
mhm.
common. It's common
That's
the
either
day.
on the day or after.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I thought it's a common in the world. I don't know.
Yeah, it depends on where the person is and what the relationship is. If the person lives in your neighborhood and it's easy to go and see them, then you better be on the day. You have no
Yeah.
excuse. But if they live far away or you're not really close friends, you can go before or after. Usually after. That's
Yes.
interesting, isn't it? It's usually on
Yes.
the day or after, not before.
It's very difficult to be before. I don't know
My
why.
sister, I think, is the only one who gives me presents before my birthday. It'll be 2 months early, and she says, "This is for your birthday in case I forget." Because we're the
So
same
she
age, and it's easy to
she has
forget.
excuse.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Would you rather have the best party of your life and get no presents for your birthday, or have no party and get many presents? How important are presents?
Well, it's a difficult question, but I think that I prefer no have a party and get many presents because we spend no money.
Uh-huh.
Because when you do and you throw a party and you spend lots of money, and
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you can do once in a while, or I don't know, but every year it's difficult.
If you could change your birthday, which day would you choose, or even which month would you choose?
One day after.
Why?
I born on 23 December.
So close, so
Yeah,
close. Yeah, yeah, one day would be nice. I agree.
maybe one month earlier because I will get two presents for my family.
Yeah,
One for
yeah,
the
that's what
birthday.
Christmas babies say. Christmas babies say, "Oh, no, I only get presents once a year. It's not fair."
Yes, it's to your birthday and for the Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. If you were brokenhearted, would you still be able to celebrate your birthday? That's an interesting question.
Probably no. I don't know. Actually, every day, every birthday, I get a different feeling. I don't know why. I I be a little sad. I don't know. It's something different. I don't know why, but I read in the news that some people had this feeling to feel a little under the weather.
Hmm. And you don't know why. You're not thinking about the future or how old you are or anything.
Maybe it's because we are close to the death.
I don't know. 1 year closer. Yeah.
By the way, when is your birthday?
My birthday's in the fall.
Oh,
I'm an autumn baby. Yeah, so I have a ways to go
so
yet. But
it's
this is a big one for me. This is an important year. I turned 60, and 60 for Americans is a big one.
really
hmm
wow.
40
You
is
look,
for older people, for adults. 40 is important. 60 is important.
yeah, you look. How can I say the opposite of older? It's
Younger.
yes, I forgot the name, but you look younger.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. My body doesn't think so. I was walking today and it's like, oh, my hips hurt, my knees hurt, my feet hurt.
Don't worry about this because I am with 20s and I feel a little bit of my body sometimes, especially because I spend too much time the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm happy that there is a trail outside my apartment. I can at least go out and breathe the fresh air and see the
Yeah,
snakes and things.
yeah, very good.
Would you rather spend your money, listen to me, that's a collocation. Would you rather spend your birthday all alone or with someone you don't like very much?
Money.
Well, spend your money. Yeah, that's a common. Spend your birthday, spend your money, spend your time.
Yeah, yes. All alone with someone. All alone. Why I will be with someone that I don't like it?
hmm Yeah,
It's
I
not
agree. I would
a good
prefer to be
reason.
alone.
Yes, I can watch some movie or something like that and do some that we have fun.
But I will make a joke because I am so introverted. I would say the question, would you rather spend your birthday all alone or with someone you like very much? I would rather spend a birthday alone. If you could
Maybe
invite
sometimes.
any if you could invite any person in the world to come to your party, who would you invite? Ooh, fun.
I could invite you. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or some famous politician or actor or
No,
musician. No, no, no politicians.
no.
No.
Why?
Some world travelers, explorers,
No, I don't have
Bill
anyone in my mind.
Gates. Nobody in
No,
mind.
no. Simple people, intelligent people, no famous one. I rather this.
That's good enough. Last
Who
one.
have
If you could make
very
one
good
wish for your
experience.
birthday, what would that be?
Mm, I have so many wishes to do that I need to live 1,000 years.
So
I don't
you're
know,
going to wish and
maybe,
just
well,
say, I wish to live 1,000 years?
good as well. Well, have healthy and travel a lot, make so many friends.
No, 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 no. Only one. Only one.
Yes,
Which one's the most important?
health.
Health. I want to be healthy.
Yeah,
I wish to be healthy.
yes,
Yeah. Because
yes,
without health, there's so many things that we cannot do. Health is very important.
yes.
Nice. Fun topic. I enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
that's
Okay.
very good.
Let's get a
Yeah.
little more serious. Let's go to an agree, disagree. And way down here somewhere. Nope, that's hypothetical. There we go. 50 topics. So between 1 and 50.
40.
Okay. That one is science versus art in schools.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Cute. Very cute.
This uniform.
Oh, you like his uniform, huh? I like his glasses. It is more important to study science than art in school. And remember that these are worded so that every single word is important. So consider every word.
So to be very object, as is the question, I think science is more important.
Okay. Because you have to explain why.
Yes, that's the problem. Well, well. First of all, in all steps of your professional life, they will ask you to have knowledge on your language and to do the mathematics basics situation to resolve. So you have to understand that, and you have to have some notions of the climb and something of your real life. That's
Mhm.
very object. That's why science is very important, because when you look to the professional side, that's that's what they are looking for. People who can
Mhm.
do well, and they have soft skills and other kind of skills that I don't remember, but they would look for these skills that is related to the abilities of doing the things. So it's
Mhm.
important to know it. Art is very important to develop your mind, your relations to other ones, the notions of be a good person in society, something like that. It's very important as well, but I think science is more important.
Fair enough. Only science can drive our society forward.
I disagree with this. As I said, science can help the humanity to go forward, but we don't live only on the object side. We have to live with art, music, every
The
kind of.
subjective side, yeah.
So the subject side has important role, especially because it's guide you when you're
Mhm.
lost.
Mhm.
If you look to religion and something like that.
Good. Well said. Very well said. Art is just as important in one's life as science. So
Yes,
this
I
is
think
not
it
talking
is.
about school. This is talking about in life.
Yes, I think it is. It's a balance,
Mhm.
because when we study for something, you will look into the science things, theories, and other kinds of equations, and but you have to relax. You have to make some reflections of your life. So art is important to balance your mind and guide you uh,
Mhm.
and your objectives, your goals actually. For example, I I don't like I would like to go to London, because there are some buildings, arts, music, and some cultural aspects that I just to live that. So it's important.
Mhm. Okay. The education system should cut funding from art classes and transfer it to science classes.
This is a very difficult question, because we have a limit
Mhm.
of the spend of the budget, So you have to allocate it, the resource, the money,
Good
and you
use
have
of
to choose.
terms.
Yes, but I think that you can choose some years to provide more funding to science,
Mhm.
and other years to focus on the art. So the students will have more classes on science in the first years, for example, or art on the first years. Then they will have more classes on the other side. I
Mhm.
think they can
So
do
are
it.
you suggesting that a student who is going to university, let's say university age students, they will
Yeah,
take both science and art classes, but they will concentrate on one or the other, not both simultaneously?
it's not 100% on your side for some
Mhm.
years. No, like 17, like, I don't know, 30
Mhm.
of the
Mhm.
classes.
Mhm.
Now it's 50-50.
So the science
Then
students would
university.
be required to take some art classes.
I don't think in university, but in the high school, for example, it's very good
Mhm.
to do it in the
Mhm.
elementary.
Mhm.
But in the university, you are choosing to do some specific to professional
Mhm.
goals. So it depends. But here in Brazil, the opposite. Here in Brazil, we invest much more in science and forget the arts. And when you have some arts classes, the professional is not, how can I say this? They'll have the experience to teach. Uh,
Mhm.
for example, here in Brazil, they transfer a teacher who is uh, graduated on language to teach art, painting, and something like that. So
What?
it's very
They're
crazy.
not qualified.
Yes, so it's a mess.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
I found it interesting that I went to a private school when I was young. We had very few extra classes. It was mostly focusing on science and math and language arts and da 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 da. But we had
yeah,
art twice a week, and she was a real artist. She was
very
she
good.
was she was. I don't want to call her famous. She wasn't famous, but she was. That's what she did full time.
Yes, she
Was
knew what
art. She
she
knew
was
what she was
doing.
doing, and I remember my favorite class with her was learning perspective. Do you remember learning
Very
to
good.
draw perspective? So you know that there are tall buildings in the front and then the short buildings in the back, and the road goes like.
Yeah.
I found that fascinating. I absolutely loved it, and
Yes.
she did a good
Yes.
job teaching it too.
Yes.
That I'll never forget that, and I've used that knowledge with me so many times over my life to draw
So
different things. Yeah.
yeah. So art is important as well.
For me, it's been very important because I remember a couple of years ago, I was learning how to build some things, woodworking, tables and shelves and this kind of thing. I used perspective to help me know what kind of wood I needed, how much. I designed it using perspective. Thank you, Mrs. Williams.
And if I ask you if you remember any math equation, do you remember?
Yeah, it's
See?
all gone. It's all gone. Although I shouldn't say that. It had to come back because when I took my teaching certification in 2008, I think it was, I had to redo all of my algebra. I had to take algebra on the teaching exam. So
Yeah.
I had to study it again after 30 years. That was hard. That was so hard.
Crazy.
And this was to teach kindergarten through grade six. Kindergarten through grade six doesn't use algebra. Why? But anyway, yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Important questions to do.
Hmm. Okay. Studying art can lead to high paid employment.
Yes. And
Mhm.
uh, some countries give more focus on this. How can I say this? Respect more the side, and
Mhm.
you can get more money and good opportunity. But in the traditional companies, you can have opportunities, but it's very very difficult. But you can have opportunity like training teams, or I don't know, training the relations between co-workers
Hmm.
through the arts, or maybe in areas related to rehabilitation of
Hmm.
drugs people, or something
Hmm.
like that.
Hmm.
You can have opportunities.
What about the place of music? And I know this is
Yes,
talking about art, but what about
yes,
music?
yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes. This is important one because
Hmm.
every country uh, look very close to the music side.
Hmm.
For example, here in Brazil, music is the major, but
Yep.
painting other things, no.
Hmm. This is interesting.
Yes.
I'm trying to think what other arts. What about writing? Like writing books, writing novels, writing stories, writing poetry.
A few decades ago, we had some important writers, but a few years ago, we don't have any major book,
Hmm.
bestseller, something like that. We don't have it. Brazil has this problem with literature,
Hmm.
and
Where have the writers gone? What happened?
they died.
No, and nobody groomed the younger generation.
Yes, that's a problem.
Mhm. Do you have
Education
any
is going
friends
down.
or classmates who wanted to be writers? Is that a common
Actually,
profession? Oh, I want to be a writer.
I have a colleague from my economic college
Mhm.
who published a book
Mhm.
a few days ago. It's very interesting. I didn't read that
Yay!
yet, but he published. It's very beautiful. The cover. And I have
Mhm.
some teachers who publish books as well. But the books that my teachers published, it's related to the economy. It's not
Mhm.
a story, something like that. But my
Mhm.
friend published a story. It's very
Mhm.
interesting, as he said.
Yeah. So when are you going to write your first novel? When are you going to paint your first picture? Or have you
Me?
already? Yeah.
No, I'm not good on this.
So if someone asks you to draw a picture of a dog, do you feel embarrassed and say, "Oh, no, 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 I can't draw a dog"? Or will you try?
I will try.
Hmm.
I'm good on how can I say, drawing.
Hmm.
I can look in a photograph of a person and
And copy it.
transfer
Hmm.
and transfer to the paper
Hmm.
very close. I can
Hmm.
do it. Just look it.
Hmm. Hmm. What about not
And
copying?
I tried. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. And and I play violin. Actually, I've been learning
Ah, when did you start learning violin?
2021, but I stopped 2023 and I didn't start again because of my study. But I tried to get back.
What is your motivation? Why do you want to learn violin?
I don't know. I think it's very very beautiful. And I
Mhm.
was watching Andrea here. I like him a lot,
Mhm.
and he inspired me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's unusual to pick up violin when you're an adult, so it's kind of neat. Yeah,
Yeah,
good for you.
challenge.
Do you play any guitar?
No.
Mm-mm. You look like you should play the guitar.
Yeah.
I think everybody from Brazil should play the guitar.
Yes. 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 I
Okay, good.
agree.
Nice light topics. I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you
It was
very
fun.
much.
You're
See
welcome.
you next week.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.